Climate change. We recently had a media outburst about climate change. If you were to type in Google, "what is climate change?" you'll be greeted with a bunch of straw man arguments against deniers and alarmists. Before you can take a stand of what you think about the discussion, you have to first know the full details of climate change. What is the process of climate change? The sun gives off to the earth visible light. Visible light allows humans to see color. It also gives off heat. When the earth receives visible light, it gives off infrared lights to the atmosphere. How is a visible light converted to infrared light? Well, on Earth, we receive heat from visible light and we emit infrared light, which goes to these gases called greenhouse gases. Greenhouse gases are made of water vapor, methane, ozone, nitrous oxide, and carbon dioxide. Methane is this chief component of natural gas. It's produced in nature by extraction of fossil fuels being extracted from the earth. It's also created by fossil fuel combustion. Fossil fuel combustion is a fancy word for burning. Methane is also produced by non-smelly farts. Ozone gases help protect us from UV rays from the sun. Ozone is made out of 3 oxygen layers. Nitrous oxide. It's naturally in the atmosphere, but human activity with agriculture, fossil fuel combustion, wastewater management, and other industrial processes increases the N2O in the atmosphere. Carbon dioxide. The burning of fossil fuels, coal, natural gas, and oil, solid waste, trees, and wood products. The primary greenhouse gas made from human activities. It's 82.2% of all U.S. greenhouse gas emissions from human activities. All these gases are important due to them being used to maintain Earth's warmth temperature for billions of years. Without the greenhouse effect, the Earth's average surface temperature would be 0 Fahrenheit. In other words, it would be extremely chilly for life on Earth to survive. Now, too much greenhouse gases means extreme hot summers and extinction of many animals and plants. Alarmists believe that humans are the cause of global warming, and here's their arguments. The sea level rose about 8 inches in the last century, which means the ocean water expands, covering streets and neighborhoods with water. The global temperature rose. As NASA said, the planet's average surface temperature has risen about 2.0 degrees in Fahrenheit since the last 19th century. It means summers are getting hotter and more miserable. Wish luck for the people who don't have ACs during those summers. The ocean is absorbing the heat, making the water warm up by 0.3 degrees in Fahrenheit since 1969. Greenland lost 36 to 60 cubic miles of ice between the years 2002 and 2006, while Antarctica lost 36 cubic miles of ice between 2002 and 2005. While deniers believe that this is a natural cycle, their arguments are the sea levels have been steadily rising for thousands of years, and the increase has nothing to do with humans. A report in 2014 by the Global Warming Policy Foundation found that a slow global sea level rise has been ongoing for the last 10,000 years. When it was the Ice Age, 18,000 years ago, the sea levels were about 400 feet lower than they are today, and have been steadily rising ever since. Glaciers have been growing and receding for thousands of years, due to natural causes, not human activity. The IPCC predicted that the Himalayan glaciers would likely melt away by 2035, a prediction they disavowed in 2010. According to the 2013 study of ice cores published in Nature Geoscience, the current melting of glaciers in western Antarctica is due to the atmospheric circulation changes that have been caused rapid warming over the West Antarctic ice sheets, and cannot be directly attributed to human-caused climate change. The main problem with figuring out what's the cause of climate change is the biases in media. So many people don't trust the media and scientists with absurd news titles such as, "What these climate scientists said about Earth's future will terrify you." It's causing only panic for the alarmists and making the deniers just distrust any study given to them. Most of the media articles don't even show any studies. They just have conclusions and what we need to do without any facts presented. I believe we need a policy for media sources to have facts from studies and no clickbait titles like, "Climate change in BC, here's how 2050 could look." It's not helping the cause and only making people turn against each other. I believe if we achieve this, it would make us one step further to find out if global warming is natural or human related.